Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 25. How are we doing, guys? As you can see, we have skipped an entire month. We have gone straight into May 1. Apart from moving a bit of wool, which I did completely forget to do, by the way. There wasn't really much else to do. So I kind of just skipped straight in. But as you can see, we have got a best price for fabric right now, which is... yeah, wow, what a price. That is going to be nearly £10,000. Just the fabric alone. Now, what we're going to do here, guys, is we're just going to deliver this over to there. I've just realised my steering wheel wasn't working, so I've just had to tab out and back in as per usual. Yeah, we've got pallet. Yeah, I forgot to move the wool pallets between the months, and it has kind of screwed me a little bit. Also, this let's have a look. This field being this close to this production is also a little bit of an issue, because as you can see, I'm having to catch the wheel, so we're going to have to do maybe a little bit more terrain work around here. Right, let's go and get this in the bank, guys. As you can see, the money has gone up. That is from the excess animals. That does automatically just sell. Yeah, we must have made quite a bit though in the excess. I thought we had like £49,000, and then obviously we'll have had a Ford payment come out for the tractor. Then again, saying that, guys, do we still pay for the tractor? Is the tractor paid for? Is the Ford paid for? I don't know. Ooh. It just seems a bit weird. We've gone up in value rather than down. I said the excess animals always sell and make a little bit of money, but it depends how many excess animals you have. This should go in there very nicely. Wow! 9,653 basically. And apparently we've just got stuck. Lovely. How did I manage to do that? I don't really know how I've managed to do that. There we go. I'm going to have to do it that way. Right, so yeah, as I said to you, we've got at least 8,000 litres of pallets. We've also got 4 pallets of production down at the dairy. Now, the dairy does need delivering the milk, but because we ran the cows out of feed, they're not quite at 100% yet on the supplying of the milk, really. So it has kind of limited us just a little bit on our intake. So that's really gutting, really, to be honest. Oh man, I think I left the board by the wool. That's kind of what we're going to be doing once again today. Very odd with the episodes at the moment, guys. Just because, like I say, any and all episodes could be interrupted with building work at the moment. They're doing a repair today, an emergency repair on someone's house today. So they're not technically here at the moment, but they could show up at any point, you see. So I kind of... and it doesn't help that I'm late recording today, because I had to go down to the council office and I had to get a new parking permit and all that crap. So, yeah, just kind of annoying. As you can see, we're just going to get these loaded in. All these are going to get delivered to our production. Once our production gets full, though, guys, we will probably still sell some wool, because, well, look how much there is of it. Look how much wool we have right now. It's just crazy. There's still another 5,000 litres to load. Technically, there's still nearly 5,000 litres to load, not including the one I just picked up. That is really bad. Not bad like in a bad way. It's just really bad like we've got so much wool getting produced in a month. It's crazy. We get at least 8,000 litres of wool a month now. And that is really going to make the spinnery work well. But you've also got to remember that, you know, once the spinnery can only do so much in a month. So, if we can fill the spinnery, like, say, to the top with wool, any extra wool after that will just be sold. But it does mean we would have to drive all the way back to the top of the map, which is something I'm trying to avoid doing at the moment. But as you can see, with the amount of wool we're getting, I really shouldn't go up there. But I don't really know how to get this over there quickly, because, yeah, we've got to go down to the dairy yet. 10,850 litres of wool. And we can basically process 2,400 in a month. There's more wool here than we can process in the next 3 months. So maybe June, you know, maybe... Let me just check something. Wool right now is almost the best price you can get. There's over £20,000 in wool. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go and sell this. And while we're there, we'll do the dairy on the way back. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to put this into a bit of a time lapse, and I'll probably bring us back when we sell the stuff from the dairy. I think that's going to be the best thing to do. We have made £35,000 since this episode began. That was nearly £25,000 just in wool alone. That is absolutely crazy, and we've still got 5 pallets here. That is, yeah, that's why I've not sold this. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna quickly wrong button. Oh, we got some lovely cheese. Yeah, my movement seems really weird, guys. I've got the new additional settings, whatever it's called. My movement seems really strange, but I can't turn the speed down. Like, I feel like I'm sprinting quicker, but I kind of like, I can't turn it down anymore. It's on, yeah, I've tried. It's very, very strange. Now, that is going to give us all of these pallets into here. 2, what's that? 2 butter, 2 milk, 1 cheese. Lovely, lovely. So yeah, all we're going to do now, we're just going to deliver these right where the next to our farm, basically. We do need to be looking at maybe bringing in another sell point for the wool closer to the farm, because, well, oh, hang on a minute. There was a sell point. There was a not a sale point. There was something for the dairy. A great demand came up while we were driving, and I just wanted to see what it was, because if it's anything we've got we can sell, we know right now it should be a better price. But usually 99% of the time it's goat's milk. Actually, it always has been goat, and it's goat milk again. But yeah, that's of absolutely no use to us. But we had to check. That. As you can see, though, you know, we've got 1,000 litres of cheese, 2,000 litres of butter, and 2,000 litres of bottled milk. We are well on our way to getting the money for one of these fields. Just, that is our aim right now. I don't even know if there's any farm work to be done. We just have to get on with some of this production work sometimes. And yeah, there's nothing we can do about it, but, you know, completing it. Now, I suppose this is where I always said to you guys on this series, we would sell the product as and when it was ready. Now, if the farm needs work, the product's gonna have to just sit there, because the farm work does kind of need to come first. But if you look, there's no weeds in that field because we ploughed it. we don't own that field. We don't own this field with the weeds in it on both sides in a second. Our canola field is not ready yet. I don't remember when that canola field is actually meant to be ready. But like I said, the field extension is good to go. We just got to get that other part of the field harvested. I probably might give the rest of that canola field a bit of a plough this year just to kind of tie it all in. Don't have to deal with any weeds. Plus, to be honest, our our cultivator and our plough is the same width. We might as well just plough it, to be honest. Plough it and no weeds. I am umming and ahhing about possibly we could maybe do a load of silage. Now, I don't want to get in the habit of doing silage to make easy money. But, you know, it'd be nice to get that field up. You know, get one of these fields bought. I'd like the root crop field first, to be honest, because, yeah, that's going to take quite a while to do anyway, and I think that'll just be a good one to have in general. So, we've made £35,000 at the moment. And we've just made another 9.5. So we've just made £44-ish thousand already. That is absolutely amazing. And that is what we want to be striving for. Now, people have been putting coordinates into the thing, guys. And coordinates are no good for where these possible locations are. We just need to know where the little postery things are. I need, like, is it here, like, I don't know, for example, it's on this yellow building somewhere, you know, on the main road, like that one there, for example. Giving me coordinates. I'm not going to be going looking for coordinates, guys. It's that simple. Otherwise we'd spend half an hour trying to get the right coordinates, and that's not how I want to do it. Just to give you guys kind of that little bit of a heads up, really. So let's just have a little look at our farm. I don't think anything is ready to harvest. Alfalfa is, barley is ready next month. We don't have any barley. Oh, right, so we've got nothing to do in May, we've got nothing to do in June. Let's just go down here. What else have we got planted? Sorghum is still in planting. Yeah, so nothing is ready until June next month. Wow, that's... Nothing's ready till the month after next, sorry. Fabric is nearly got another pallet. Wow, that's going to give us another £10,000. So what have we got price-wise on these fields? So we've got £188,000. Oh, wrong one. And we have 206,000. What? What's that one? 168. So that one's at... Do you know what? I kind of want to have all these, but... Oh, that's annoying. Let's have a little look in the shop. That's for grapes. That's that. Nope. Nothing can be used there. We've got nothing in the production. I don't think we're going to make the money in time to get for these fields. As much as I'm trying my hardest to try and get this here, I just don't see us getting it, to be honest. We're really... Grass work is the only thing we can do. Silage, it's not really... not silage, slurry. It's not really worth selling. It's peanuts, although it could be an extra £5,000 or £6,000, but then we wouldn't have it. I wonder if there's any... Ooh, hang on a minute. Let's not sugarcoat this. What have we got going on in here? Right, so we've got... Right, so we've now got enough milk to deliver down there. I'm just seeing if there's any contracts. I want something close to the farm, that they're all too far away. Hoeing doesn't work still. Mowing's not that. That's not a bad mowing contract we could do down there. I suppose that's something. Doesn't cost us anything. No, mowing's the only thing. I kind of don't want to. I kind of don't want to do mowing. It's not going to pay loads. That's the problem. That's something else come up for sale in the shop? No. Just for some reason telling me again that has come up in the shop. But yeah, I don't know. We're kind of in that limbo, and this is why I skipped May. This is why I skipped April too, because there was nothing to do. We have to deliver the milk anyway because it's the first month. It's the first day in the month. Yeah. I could get a loan. I'm trying not to loan this series though. We've worked so hard to not get a single loan on this game. The only thing we've financed is the Ford tractor. I can't even sell the Ford tractor because it wouldn't give us enough money to still buy the field. Because I want to try and buy a field because we can do the weeds in the field. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find a way to get the money. I'm not selling a production. I'm not selling a... Yeah, I'm not selling a production. I'm not selling... Well, I've sold the wool direct, so that gave us money. Yeah, we could have put that money into the spinnery, that wool into the spinnery, but we've got enough wool in the spinnery to last till... To be honest, we've got enough to last to May 2. In May 2, I can always move the wool over. That'll keep that ticking over. But, you know, if we want to get into this field before... well, if we want to get this field before it's harvested, you know, we have to get this money relatively quickly. Now, the only thing I'm thinking we could do here... We could look into getting rid of some of our sheep. It would slow the production down, but we could get goat's milk. What sell? I tell you what, let's have a look. I've never done goats, so let's just have a little look. Goat's milk. Goat's milk sells for... That's double the price. That is literally double the price of wool. Oh, guys, we're off to get some goats. If goat's milk, if we can get rid of half the sheep, but that means spending money. Although we will make some money. Oh, I don't know. Let's. The goat's milk is definitely a big seller. Wow, I didn't think the goat's milk was so... Why has nobody told me that the goat's milk was worth so much money? I blame you guys. If you're watching this episode and you've made it this far into this series, I'm blaming you guys for not telling me how much goat's milk was worth. We could have been making £5,000 a 1,000 litre. For how long? We're into year 4 on this series, and you guys have not once told me how rich the goat's milk is worth. Guys, wow. Yeah. Boo. Boo. I cannot believe not a single one of you has told me how much goat's milk is worth. That is ridiculously crazy. Try and get around that corner there. There we go. We've done that. Let's have a look at the age of our sheep. So we could technically sell those. Oh, hang on. I'll tell you what. Let's go over to the sheep pen. We're going to do this. Let's have a little look. So we have got... Is this what we've got? Yeah. So we're going to get rid of those 10. Did I just get rid of my... I got rid of my oldest. Do you know what? I don't mind. What age did I just get rid of? 37, 19, 30. Right, so I got rid of that age. So let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of the 24. I don't know why I got rid of the 24-month ones. Oh, maybe because they're worth more money. They're worth more money. We've just made a fortune in that. Right, let's just have a little look. Goats. Yeah. So we've made money on the goats. If we were to get... So we can get 40 goats of milking age. Right. Goats produce goat milk. When due... Right, 5 months. Goats eat grass and hay. Additionally, they require water, which we already have. Animals that are healthy and older than 8 months can reproduce. So the question is, do we save a lot of money? Yeah, I tell you what, we'll buy 3 months. I know there might not be a great age at the... No, do you know what? Let's get 20 of that age. And 20 of that age. We have actually just made money and we've now got goats. That is what we want to be doing. Right. Fantastic. Don't think... Yep, there's the little goat. Look at that. I can't believe none of you told me. How... My HUD thing's not working. My HUD remover's not working. I can't believe none of you told me how much they were worth in milk. Now, someone's probably going to come in and be like, oh, you've made a mistake. It doesn't produce as quickly. We'll see. We can always breed more sheep for free. Right, that's... Yeah, right. We're kind of at that impasse right now of what to do. I might leave this episode here, actually, because... Well, yeah, look at this. £4,600. Can we put goat's milk into our production? Our big dairy. We can. It's not... 144. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. Goat cheese, though, that's a lot. Goat cheese is quite a good. Buffalo milk, that's nearly ready. So we've nearly got a buffalo milk bottle ready. We've nearly got a buffalo mozzarella ready. We're over a third of the way into a buffalo milk. Yeah, so basically, if we can get the money together to get either... Well, we need 188,000 or 206. I would prefer this field first. And I'll tell you the reason why. That amount of sugar beet we could put into a production and make sugar. That would be this series brilliant for money. We wouldn't really need any more. So the only option we've got in the next episode, we could stay in May. We could make some silage. We could sell. Oh no, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 litres. We've only got 5 left. That is not good. But yeah, there is not really much here. I want to just see how much our eggs are worth. Like I said, this is 1,000. No, this is there. They're November. We might as well wait for November for that. Very slow on the chickens. We could do with a better chicken. How much is it? Put in chicken. Let's have a look. 20 chickens, 30 chickens, 31 chickens. Although, no, that's a fenceless pasture mod, isn't it? We cannot place this here. Yeah, this thing here is really annoying. could technically put that here and just fence it around here. That might be worth doing, guys. It's 31 chickens without expanding. We could expand this like all around this production, or we can go smaller. 20, 20, 300. Oh, there we go. 300 and... Oh no, that one's 360 chickens. Ooh, no, I don't like that. I don't like that one. I thought that was 350 chickens then. Ugh. No. I'm really torn now on what to do in the next episode. Do we stay in May and make some money making silage from this field? Just to buy that field? I tell you what we'll do. What we'll do is we'll start the next episode. We'll be in May 2. And then from May 2, we'll kind of see what our options are. If there's any good paying contracts, we'll look at doing some of the good paying contracts. If there's no contracts at all and it's just kind of like... what's the word I'm looking for? If it's just really low paying contracts, then that's maybe just what we'll do then. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to spend some time just doing this. I've forgotten how to change the shape of this. It's that one. Just going to put that back into there. Just going to put that back into there. Going to put that there like that. Put that there like that. Just going to tidy that up there like this. Just because at the end of the day, I'm thinking maybe we get away with just maybe putting another style production there. Now, here's a question I could do with answering. What is the best greenhouse we can use? Is it like this one? Is it the greenhouse for rice saplings? Is it a mushroom? Is it a small tarp greenhouse I've got small glass greenhouse? Which one is gonna give me, that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, but which one is going to make my life a little bit easier for like maybe some lettuce, tomatoes or strawberries? I've tidied that field up there. Eventually this field is probably just going to come straight up here and we're going to get rid of this bit of field as well. But maybe this next year, you know, we should be able to work the way we are, really. Now, it's been a bit of a slower paced episode once again, and I do love these style episodes. We've made £50,000 again, let's be honest. Yes, we had to sell some sheep to make the 50,000, but we did also buy some goats. And to be quite honest with you, I've been procrastinating for the last couple of minutes. I just want to see if anything spawns in here. I do have adult goats. Oh yeah, then adult goats. Goat milk, 0 litres. They eat meadow. Total. Right, so health is at 10%. So they should start making milk for the next episode, basically. And as I said to you, we've already got 1 1/4 pallet of wool here for the spinnery already. If we look in our production to end, we've got buffalo milk, we've got normal milk. That will go for the next month. In our grain, well, that's empty at the moment because we're waiting for harvest season. And in our wool, we have got 1,900 litres. So basically, if I come over here and put that wool into that spinnery, that would then do us for another month. And you know what? That's what I'm going to do. But for now, guys, I am going to leave the episode here. Like I say, we are very busy with the production side of things. Now we are making the money. We are so close. We're £80,000 right now away from buying our next field. Or we're £108,000 away from buying our next field. If you look at it from the point of view of, you know, getting the sugar beet. My goal is to try and get the sugar beet. So I think over maybe May 2, June 1, June 2, we might be trying to smash out as many contracts as we can in the episodes. We're going to put some real massive effort into it so we can get some income and hopefully get the sugar beet field. If we can get the sugar beet field, the plan is to harvest it. It is not to sell sugar beet, by the way, guys. We are going to keep the sugar beet until we can get a production. Even if it's just a baby sugar beet production, you know, sugar production. If we can get a small baby one that gets us going, just to bring in some, just to do something with it. I know it won't be quick, but it can help fund the big one. That's what I'm thinking. And once we start making sugar, we can make a fortune in sugar, or we can put it into our dairy and start making chocolate. But that is the plan. We're going to make chocolate, we're going to try and get some sugar, but only if we can get it in time. If we can't buy the field in time, you know, sugar, the plan for sugar goes out of the window. But, you know, we can only try. But yeah, as I say, I'm just going to drop this off. So you guys can see me drop this off with the front loader. There we go. One pallet of wool. But there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you're enjoying the series. And until the next one, I'll see you all later on. Bye for now.